What's up, guys? Dread Pirate Tom here, and today I am out at Mositis Motorsports picking up this beautiful X Diavel S. I think that's what the hell it's called. I know almost nothing about this bike. I looked up some specs last night. They asked me to photograph it for them, so I'm taking it to a couple different locations today to see. I'll get some cool pictures, and I figured while I have it, might as well do a review on it. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking bike. It's not really my thing, but we'll see how it goes. Cool. Alright, so this has one of those like oh, this is weird. There's keyless things. Push this button. Okay. What do you mean no key detected? It's in my fucking pocket. Well, that's weird. I don't know. So, what I know about this bike, this is the X Diavel S, and their motto, whenever they released this bike, Ducati's motto was "Don't call me a cruiser." Now, I can get that, you know. This feels like you sit on it like a cruiser, but it doesn't actually really handle like a cruiser. Like you have like something like 42 degrees lean angle with these pegs. On a Harley, you have like 22. So like, you know, it's much different than a Harley. This thing has like 160 horsepower. Yeah, the biggest Harleys have like 100 horsepower. And they weigh a ton. So. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude, this is so fast. I was not expecting. Alright, yeah, this is still a Ducati. Now I get it. The whole "don't call me a cruiser" thing. Good lord, that was incredible. Yeah, and it's fucking great being on like a bike like this. Something that's comfy and like just about the way it makes you feel, you know. It's not all about track times. And but still having some fucking horsepower and good brakes. That is incredible. And I will also say that I do ride a lot of different bikes, sports bikes. I was on a fucking Ducati Multistrada Enduro 1200 the other week. Last week I was on a Thruxton, Triumph Thruxton, and you know, I'm used to riding different bikes all the time. Hey, biker man, see you later. But yeah, I'm used to riding different bikes all the time, different styles of bikes. And one of the things that happens whenever you get on a different kind of bike, it'll feel strange at first, but then like within a couple minutes, you can tell whether it feels good or not. You know, and this feels good. This feels like I'm at home on this bike. I have no weird things. Like, I'm not freaked out to ride this thing. I'm gonna rip it through this bend up here, and I'll more than likely be fine. Let's hope so. What? Yo, this is incredible! Oh, this bike's great. What? I can't even believe it felt that stable and comfortable right there. That was... dude, this bike is no longer in the same class as a Harley. That's it. It's official. This is more of a naked bike than a fucking cruiser. Now I get it. I will no longer call you a cruiser. I'm not gonna lie, this feels great. Now there is a sport mode which changes. Okay, let's look at the mode menu. Alright, so we got sport, which I know for a fact gives you just like twitch your throttle. Shit. Touring, which is all the power but a smooth throttle, and urban, which is like detuned to like 100 horsepower or something like that, which is fun. You know, sometimes it sucks to ride around the city with all kinds of horsepower, so I get it. But whistle away, go away. This dude thinks I'm like chasing him down or something. Oh, okay. Alright, I like it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I just like it. It's got that sweet Ducati V-twin vibe. Ugh. Tunnel. We'll see if it sounds any different in the tunnel. It's still quiet as fuck. What? Yo, the headlights auto come on. Get the fuck out of here. This thing even has Bluetooth. You can link this fucking thing to your phone. That's insane. In my day. Yeah, right. Jesus. Alright, I want to show you this here about this variable valve time. Look, 2,000 RPM. This bike is chugging right now. And it'll just go. There's like a little shake. And after the shake happens, it's just like, alright, yeah, this is what we're doing. You want to be in this gear? Let's be in this gear. But I will say that another thing I just realized is that in good old Ducati fashion, you cannot see out of the mirrors if you are at any kind of significant RPM. You have to like pull on the clutch to be able to see anything. It just looks like a whole bunch of blurs. Okay, now let me talk about the highway riding. Talk about the highway riding now. This thing is very stable. I'm cruising here 73, 72 miles an hour with one hand on the bar. It doesn't feel twitchy. It doesn't feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form other than the wind. The wind is a thing. It's a thing. It happens. But it's just the riding position. You really can't escape that on a bike like this. But I'm fine. Like I even have a backpack on with like a camera in it and shit, and I feel good. I have no problem. I really like that 6 gears, like a true highway gear that you can just lug, and it's it just goes. But you know, again with that variable valve timing, whenever you're ready to get it, it's got power, and with 160 fucking horsepower, you can do whatever you want. I'll jump that bridge. Jump this bridge. Wow. I am genuinely surprised. I was not expecting to like this bike this much, and I actually really like this bike. Alright, I want to see if this thing will actually pull the front wheel. Yeah, it does. That's amazing. I will tell you, this thing gets enormous amounts of looks. Everybody's eyeballing eyeball. Alright, I'm heading up to Mount Washington here, and like I've kind of been riding this a little hard. I'm just gonna cruise it. Let's see what it's like to just cruise. I might actually, you know, I'm gonna put it in urban mode. Yeah, now I'm in urban mode. Alright. So this is down to the 100 horsepower, the really subdued throttle. Let's see what this is like. Don't get me wrong, 100 horsepower is still a lot. I'm gonna go up like a shitty fucking steep ass hill. See what that shit's like. Just cruise like I'm an old man. Wow, this thing completely changed. Wow, that's it. It's just, this is like 3 bikes in one. It's like a super naked. Sorry, it's a cruiser. I know I didn't say I wasn't gonna say it, but it's a cruiser, and it's like a fucking sports bike. It's just like, fuck you, man. You're a fucking asshole. Dangerous ass piece of shit. So yeah, you can't tell, but this road is very steep, very windy, very bumpy, very tight. This is the worst. People are always cutting this Benz. So, you know, with 100 horsepower, that would still get you where you want to go, but just how smooth the throttle is, man, that's nice. I could genuinely see using that urban mode frequently. So that's pretty much it. Fucking awesome bike.